welcome to the Climax Game Jam 2024. We're super excited to be back with you again this year. I am your host, Hannah.
And I am Ben. And this is our third annual Game Jam for Climax. We're supporting, again, the charity Mind, which we'll talk more information about later on.
So firstly, we'd like to start off the stream by saying thank you to everyone who has donated so far. You can see at the top of the stream, wait, wrong hand, that's the one.
That way.
It's all backwards for us. We have raised a total of £259.55 so far. Thank you very much to everyone who has donated. If you would like to make a donation throughout any point in the weekend, you can find a donation link. You can find that in our Twitch description. If you click on the About page, there's a link there. There's also links in the Discord. Or also, if you really can't find it, ping an organiser, ping it in the Twitch chat and we'll get someone to pop that in for you. And also don't be afraid to share the link. So you might be partaking, you might be keeping your friends updated, your mum updated, your sister updated. Send them the link. It's Everyone. A good cause. Everyone you know, tell them about this.
It's the most important event of the year.
Yeah, I was going to say weekend, but year sounds better to me.
For all of you out there who have not done a Game Jam before, this is our third one, so there's a lot of returning faces again this year. But for the new ones here, a Game Jam is where we form teams or work alone.
Brave teams.
Brave people who work alone to get together and try and make a game over 48 hours, trying to follow a set theme or mechanic or something like that. You'll have 48 hours to make your game, starting once we announce the theme in a little bit. You can work as a team or on your own, and our Game Jam specifically will have a little voted winners section at the end on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, so we've got a lot coming up, so let's tell them what to expect.
Yeah. So the stream schedule, obviously, right now, you are getting the theme and the joyous company of me and Hannah. And then tomorrow, we will have a mid-jam showcase where teams can submit videos and come on and talk to us about they can submit videos, 30-second videos to us, talking about the games and how they've progressed so far from tonight till midday tomorrow. And we will also have a stream at 6 p.m.
Yeah, have you 7 tomorrow or Sunday?
Tomorrow.
Yes, we've got the one at 12, which is the interviews, and then the mid-jam, which is at 6:30.
Yeah, and then we'll have another stream on Sunday, which is the final showcase of our work and the announcement of the winners in the afternoon.
Yes, and I'm quite excited for the end of the showcase one this year because we have got some new and exciting things to tell you about. So the first thing we're doing this year is me and my co-host will be guessing how you have incorporated the theme into your game. So also we're going to want, anyone in chat can partake. We want to know what you're thinking, how you're interpreting the theme based on what you can see. So when you submit your final video for your game, you'll be asked to submit just a couple of sentences about how you've interpreted the theme. So then me and the host will be like, oh, okay, maybe you've done this or that. Chat can get involved, we'll have a little discussion, and then our lovely little technical directors behind the screen will make some lovely graphics appear with your text on, and we'll see if we were right or wrong. So that's very exciting. That'll be
a full game in itself.
Do you know what? Sometimes I've looked at games and gone, yeah, that's the theme, and sometimes I really have to think about it, and those are my favourite ones sometimes, because you really have to work out how they've woven it into their mechanics or maybe the art style. And then also, in the end of the Jam Showcase, we will be joined by the Climax Studios Portsmouth studio head, Ben Potton. This year, he will be picking our winner. So he's going to be watching along on Sunday. He's going to be looking at all the submissions. And then he'll be joining us at the end of the stream. He's going to give some feedback. And he's going to be telling us who won the jam, which is pretty exciting because that man's got some credentials.
Yeah, but realistically, we're all winners for being a part of the
even
jam.
if you just turn up and make a little game, you still won because we've done a few jams.
Oh,
we've done this jam a few times and we know how hard it is. So anything you do, you win to us.
Yeah, and if obviously you don't have to refer to us for the information. If you've missed anything or whatever, there is a full schedule available in the Discord channel. There is information there with organisers, stream timetables, everything's there for you. So if you can join the Discord, get involved, that would be great. So if you join the Discord, there is an introductions channel to get into, to meet people. You can also go to the team forming channel, where you can meet other people, look for people who you're missing. If you feel like your team is missing an artist or a sound designer, or you just want to chat.
Or if you want to join someone's team, you can say,
exactly.
I'm an artist, who wants me, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure there'll be people out there who are still looking to poach people.
Yeah, exactly. And you do have a good amount of time before the jam starts to form a team. Once you've formed your team, if you go to the team confirmation channel, and someone on your team post a team name and at all of the members who are in the Discord, to confirm your team for us, so that we know who's coming for the streams and stuff like that. And then once that's happened, each team will be given a voice channel and a text channel, so that they can keep communications with each other within our server for the weekend. Yeah.
And then sort of outside those channels, those are sort of more the team channels in your private area. We do also have a lot of public channels, so you will go on there. You'll see, we currently have one of our people behind the screen, Alex. I believe he is hosting a watch party for the stream, so if you want to go say hi, get to know some people, please feel free to pop in. So we've got like the voice channels that are public. We've got like a lot of like help channels. So I don't know if you're stuck on a code bug, or you don't know how to maybe model a certain asset, or you need some audio help, we've got loads of help channels. So if you're stuck, please feel free to ask, because there's nothing worse than being stuck and not having anyone to ask for help for. An alternative, if you are working on your project, just have a look if someone's posting a question, because it might be that something comes up that you know about and you can help them out, and that helps them progress as well, which is really cool. We do also have a rules channel. We do want to keep this fun, we don't want to be like rules, but just as a quick notice, it is a 48-hour game jam, so anything you've made prior to that, unless it's a base project, is not allowed. This is 48 hours, you've got to do it in those 48 hours. We also ask for nothing offensive or sexually explicit in your games. We are streaming this for charity on the interwebs, so keep it family friendly, keep it fun, keep it lighthearted. If you won't show your grandma, we don't want to see it either, really, to be honest.
Yeah. Hannah?
Yes, Ben?
What is that in the top corner of our stream?
What is that? I had
that?
Not noticed that. I can't do up.
No, you were in the right direction then, yeah.
Wait, everyone's like, wait.
That way. That way. In the top corner of our stream. We've got a little countdown timer telling us when the jam will start.
Is that what that was?
I believe so.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Including the most exciting part, our theme announcement.
Wait, are you telling me that in 10 minutes and 21 seconds we're announcing the theme?
Well, actually, it's 10 minutes and 18 seconds.
Oh no, it's getting longer.
We are moving closer by the second to the theme.
So, you might have guessed, we're here to have fun, raise money for charity, and make some games. So, in this very fun little segment, we're going to give you some hints and tips on how to get through the jam, things to look out for, things to get on board with. So look after yourself. I know it's a 48-hour jam and you're like, we gotta go, we gotta make this stuff. Please sleep. We know you don't want to sleep. Please sleep. Do not drink a Monster can every 20 minutes. You will regret it. Please do not.
You'll waste more time on the toilet than you will actually making the jam.
Yeah. And please also make sure you're eating and drinking, even if you eat pizza, that's fine. If you just eat takeaway every day, I'm happy, I'm sure you're happy.
Yeah, as long as you're getting your nutrients and you're getting your sleep and you're being a functional human, that would be absolutely great.
Yeah. So please look after yourself and don't stress. We're having fun. We hope you're having fun watching. We hope you're going to have fun while you're jamming. If you have fun making whatever you've made, we're happy.
Yeah. And over the 48 hours, if life does get in the way or if anything happens, don't fret. Obviously, things come before the game jam. The main thing is that you've enjoyed yourself, you've got involved, you've tried your best, and you've
You made a game.
Exactly.
Or you've made some cool art.
You've made some cool art. That's
or
the main thing.
You've learned how to do something in Unreal Engine that you didn't know before.
Yeah. You're looking to take away something from this weekend. Not necessarily win, not necessarily do anything. You're just getting involved. It's a fun thing for everyone.
Maybe the thing you take away is the friends you make in the team. Because you might just, you might be sat there right now thinking, oh, I didn't know if I should join. Join the Discord, go in team formation, say, I'm an artist. Someone will be like, hey, come join our team. Maybe you meet some new friends. Maybe after this you think, do you know what, maybe we'll do a little personal project between us sort of thing.
Exactly.
You know? It doesn't have to be a fully fledged AAA game in the space of 48 hours.
Yeah,
That's not what we're looking for.
As you said, there's lots of people in there and all of us are in similar minds. None of us bite. We're all here to help and here to collaborate on a good weekend of games.
Yeah. And if you feel like you're not having a good time, if it's something your team can't help with, feel free to contact the organisers either in your team chat or in one of the public channels. If you need to DM someone, please feel free. Do not struggle and sit in silence. We want to help.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of help, we have had a few donations, so thank you to the people who have been donating so far. But tips for the jam. Big tips for the jam. I think... the main thing that comes is that we're going to get a theme and there's lots and lots of different ways to interpret that theme, but you do only have 48 hours to produce something for us to look at the end of on Sunday night. So don't worry about it too much. Don't dwell on making the perfect idea for the theme and stuff like that. Stick to a good idea, keep your scope realistic, stick with maybe one of the first two ideas you have, keep it simple and add features slowly as the jam goes on. Yeah.
You don't have to approach it literally either.
No.
No. You can look at the theme and think, hey, okay, cool, I've thought of this, go with it. Maybe it influences a specific mechanic. Maybe it's based what you base your art style around. Maybe it's what you base your audio on. There's no right or wrong way to interpret the theme. So however you interpret it, we're down. We want to see what you got.
And speaking of audio, it's normally the thing that people forget the most.
Yeah.
And we do have a great team of people in Discord. A lot of people who've joined have tagged themselves as what they like to do. And I know over the past years, audio normally is the least represented in the teams, but everyone gets involved. Everyone likes doing things. So if you ever need help, again, Discord, find someone, post. I know I've done voice acting for different teams over the years. I've done some meows while walking to Tesco on my phone and sent them to other teams so that they can have noises for the cats.
I've gone around recording, on your phone, you've got voice recorders and stuff.
Yeah.
Recording microwave beeps, shutting doors, banging pans together. You can grab it, edit it, go for it. That's literally what Foley is. So why not do what people do? Give it a go. As well for audio or just art in general, you are welcome to use asset packs, but as a note around that and any software you're using, please make sure that you have the correct licenses and permissions for anything that you use from a website or a marketplace. Completely fine to use, like I said, just double check. And as a quick note for anyone that is joining us from Climax, please do not use anything that includes hardware, software licenses that are provided by the studio. Everything you use must be personal in its acquirement.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, as we know, we're here for a charity event.
A very important charity.
Very important charity. So what we are going to do now is watch a short video from the Charity Mind to give you some information about what they do and how they help people. So please enjoy.
Yeah.
Anxiety and depression are on the rise.
Waiting lists are far too long.
And an underfunded mental health system is failing those most in need.
We won't stand by and watch. We're Mind, and we are here to fight for mental health.
We're here to change minds.
Breaking down barriers.
Campaigning to improve services.
Taclo'r anghyfiawnder sy'n gwneud bywyd yn anoddach i rai ohonom sydd â problemau iechyd y feddwl.
We're here to support minds.
Listening.
Providing information and life-changing support.
Speaking out for a generation of young people that are dealing with an uncertain future.
We're here to connect minds.
Sharing knowledge and ideas.
Empowering voices that are too often ignored.
Bringing together people who care about mental health to make a difference.
We're passionate.
Determined.
And unstoppable.
We're Mind, and we're here to fight for mental health.
Yeah. So, great little video there about the charity that we are supporting during this game jam. All of our donations are heading towards them. The Mind is a great charity, close to a lot of us because it is to do with mental health, and they campaign to improve services across our country, raise awareness and promote understanding of mental health, and empower the people that are struggling through those problems. 1 in 4 people have mental health problems, and a lot of them don't get the help that they need. And hopefully, with the donations and support that we give, that will increase over time.
Yep. And every penny that you donate is going straight to Mind. In just the last year alone, their information was accessed 23.3 million times, and they responded to 131,000 requests for help. So that is what your money is going straight towards. They also have their Time to Talk days, which this money also helps fund. You may have seen some advertising for that. That might be something that you've partaken in before. And last year, 3 million people took time out of their day to take part in that, which is amazing. And from everything that you donate, for every £1 they receive, 83 pence goes towards helping someone, which is amazing.
It's an incredible amount of money.
It's so much. So even if you only give £10, £5, whatever you give, you know most of that's going straight to someone who needs it, which is absolutely incredible.
Yeah. And if anyone would like to donate, the link is in the Discord. It's under the Twitch chat, and it is currently in the Twitch
It's been
chat.
posted in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
By magical fairies behind the screen. So we're getting close to announcing the theme.
We are.
It's
we are.
exciting.
The past few years have what's it called? The theme. What were the last 2 themes that we've had?
We had Chain, and then we had
That was
Shift.
a good one. Yeah, I think Shift was the most difficult one for me.
Yeah.
Chain, I think, we got on that because we worked together on that one.
Yes, we did. We had Rodney.
We did. We made Rodney the rat,
what a
and
legend.
he dragged his chain around the scene.
Yeah.
And Shift. Oh, Shift. I worked with Pam and Arn on the frog game.
Oh, you did the frogs.
Where you shifted the panel.
See, I liked last year because as much as I love Chain, Shift, we saw a lot of different ideas.
Yeah.
There was so many different avenues that people went down, and I think that was quite interesting because, Chain, we had a lot of things like chain reactions or chaining things together, which were all great.
Ideas.
Don't get me wrong, but there was something about what we saw last year that was just incredible.
Yeah, and we had a great amount of teams last year. This year, so far, I think we've got 22
so far, so keep joining if you want to join.
Yeah, it's never too late to join. It's never too late to add people to your team either, if you do find people.
Then it's happening.
10 seconds left.
7 seconds. Oh my gosh, guys, are you ready? I'm
5,
excited. 4, 3, 2, 1. The theme is periodic.
It is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, right. Everyone in chat's probably scrambling to think of ideas. We are going to discuss some ideas.
Yeah, we're going to talk about our ideas. The jam has officially started now.
Yeah, so if anyone's got ideas in chat, pop them in if you want to share.
Yeah, feel free to talk along with us. But any ideas initially?
I'm thinking periodic table. I'm thinking science. I'm thinking maybe you're collecting elements, and then maybe there's sort of 2 phases. You've got to collect your bits and bobs, and then you're going to enter into a combat perhaps, and while you're in combat you're using those elements to sort of mash them together, make different attacks. Maybe you've got a fireball, maybe you've got water, maybe you've got an air blast sort of thing.
Yeah, really keep it simple after that.
Keep it simple. I think I'd also be tempted to get phase 1 down as well.
Yeah.
So just collecting elements, because you're still on the theme just by doing that.
Exactly, periodic table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you go for your next phase if you've got time sort of thing.
Yeah, it'd be cool to adjust that and have having like sort of ideas with using different elements to open different doors and not just combat, but like do puzzles and stuff like that. You know, those sorts of ideas.
There's loads of different things. What are you thinking?
I think a lot of my ideas with periodic would be to do with like time. You know, something happening over and over again, or like something happening every a certain amount of time. You know, that sort of stuff. There was a game a few years ago that had a system where you, every few minutes, you would automatically swap character. Stuff like that. Like forcing a mechanic on a player. And I think that sort of stuff's like quite unexplored. Yeah. Because a lot of people don't like control being taken away from them. So
that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I think like, excuse me, maybe something that's sort of like you say, like things happening over time. Perhaps it could be sort of like you're fighting waves of enemies at sort of specific times. Or maybe it's like different puzzles that happen over time, or just, I think there's a lot of different ways you can go with this one.
There is, yeah. I do like the periodic table idea. Yeah. Or we could do something with art style. You could go like the periodic art. You could have some sort of cool system where maybe you're walking through different paintings of like different periods of you do Renaissance level or
that'd be quite fun.
Yeah.
That's definitely an interesting way to do it. Or maybe you could have a game where like you're periodically sort of, like you say, collecting things, but maybe like over time, like you're building, like you get more things on your screen, or maybe you're getting more audio and you can have things sort of almost like procedurally generate to sort of build up as you're like playing the game. Yeah,
speaking of procedural generation is a great way to do jam stuff, obviously, you know. I think the art one might be a bit hard because
it's a lot of art.
Trying to keep stuff, you know, art takes a lot of time to make and make that sort of stuff. But it would be great to do. You could do, if you were doing the art one, you could do periodic and go like cubism, stuff like that.
Ooh, could be quite simple as well.
Yeah, quite simple. Or you could do, what's his name? The guy who
name? Yes.
The guy who did the white and the blue and the red and the yellow, the squares. Everyone did it in primary school, didn't they?
I have no artist, Ben. I'm just thinking Picasso.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe it's Picasso. Any artists in the chat can help us out? See, I'm thinking, like, what if as you played the game, you got more colours? So it starts black and white. And then over time you get more colour. And as you get Mondrian, thank you. Maybe you get more colours, and as you get, maybe say you get the colour red, you can then see like doors that you couldn't see before because they were outlined in red.
I see.
And you can like, so maybe it's just a square, and you just like start with black and white, and then as you collect colours, you're going to see more and more and go to different places. You know?
Yeah.
That could be quite fun, actually.
I think there's a lot of ways to interpret this one. As was with the last few years, and I think the biggest issue people are going to have right now is
deciding.
Yeah, deciding.
Even I've got to go to my team after this. I'm like, I'm thinking of these ideas, and I like all of them so far. I don't know which one I'm going to pick.
Yeah, you are not allowed to use these ideas on stream. Unfortunately, you on your team.
I take them all back. I said nothing for the past 5 minutes. Also, well, I think we should let people get on with their jamming. Yeah,
I know, as joyful as it is and as honoured as you are to watch us for the next 5 minutes, we should let you have your time back so you can actually start your jam.
Yeah. So please remember, if you haven't got a team, please join the Discord, go to team forming, find a team, solo jam if you want, and then just make sure you pop your team into team confirmation so that we can contact you throughout the jam about your submissions.
Yeah, and remember, during the jam, if you want to add people over the time, that is completely allowed. You can add whoever you want. If you want to credit your mum because she made you a cup of tea halfway through the jam, feel free. Yeah. But only one person needs to go into the team confirmation to post. So yeah.
And then finally, we just like to say thank you for joining our jam. And again, if you would like to donate, please do. We will probably be keeping the Just Giving link open beyond the jam. So if you're too busy coding away all weekend, don't worry, there is time to donate at a later date, but please, if you can and are able to, please follow that link in the chat and give what you can. Yeah. Well, I think we will sign off and see everyone tomorrow.
Yeah, it's time for you to run home and start jamming. I'm
sprinting, like not getting the bus, I'm sprinting.
Exactly.
Awesome, well, we look forward to hopefully chatting to some of these little people in the chat tomorrow on our interview stream at 12.
Yeah, exciting. It'll be exciting to meet you all and see how far you've got in the next
math
12 hours, but
12 plus
sleep.
Wait, no, 12 plus like 5, that's 17.
minus 8 hours of sleep.
Yes, minus 8 hours sleep. So like 9. Final offer.
Final offer.
Final offer.
We'll give you 9 hours.
9 hours. We want to hear what you've got. Okay, we will see you all tomorrow. So thank you so much, everyone, and we'll catch you later. Bye bye.
See you later, guys.